Hey guys, and welcome back to This Is the Police. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. Mayor Rogers said he has no problem with the racists. Or no problems. I think they have a problem with them.
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn. I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn. In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Ah. Shit. On one side, he made his bed. He should have to live with it. Or not, in this circumstance. But on the other side of the coin, they're going to kill his kids. Would I be happy to have that on my conscience? But then, if I do agree to help, how many atrocities will I have to commit in order to save his kids?
I'm not gonna lecture you, Frank. I don't think I have anything to say that you don't already know. I'm sorry for your family. I wish them all the best of luck.
Too tired, I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Yeah, well, you're fucked, mate, so there's no point in you being here with me. Piss off. Stovall, you done well. You done well. There's your badge. Proud of you. Let's go for a bit of, whatever this is. No, I don't want Chopin. Not again. Bit of Billabong. Wallen and Bob Bernard. Let's just hope we don't get a bloody copyright claim. No matter your personal relationship with the city's administration, your police station is at their mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. Decisions from City Hall depend on whether they're satisfied with your work. You can send them requests once a week. Those in charge of the city may refuse outright, or accept only some of your requests, so only ask what you need. Want a raise. I don't need any more job slots. Don't need to upgrade my SWAT. I'd like some more money. If we're going to play this straight and narrow, we're going to need it. Do I have any reason to fire you? No, not yet. You're getting there though. You're definitely getting there. And we've got an extra slot for a police officer. Let's go for yeah, it's shifty. Let's go for Sani. Disorderly conduct at Eddie's Burgers. Every morning there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuses to go away and grills at anyone who approaches, scaring all the customers. Samedi, take Butch. I'm sure you guys can handle a fucking bum. If not, Butch is on the chopping block. Touch of Dionysus liquor store. A witness looked on from a window while an armed man with a stocking on his head entered a nearby liquor store. Stovall, take Grant. I'm sure with your expertise, Grant will be in good hands. I'll only send 2 of yous because I think you can do it. Without any civilian casualties, please. Hot dog vendor reports that he saw 2 Elvis impersonators grappling right there on the sidewalk. They're swearing in Spanish and beating each other with microphone stands. Strong? I think you can take on 2 Elvis impersonators. Here's your week's salary. City Hall hopes we don't disappoint. Tomorrow's the deadline to fire all the black cops. Ain't happening. The officer escaped. Are you high, Samedi? Butch just got fired because of your inability to do anything. I'm sorry, Butch, but you were on the chopping block and you weren't quite up to it. Kyle, you're in. Welcome to the force. The shop has 2 exits, from which a few people have already fled. Let's sneak up to the back door. The stick-up man notices a police presence and took the cashier hostage. He's holding his gun to the hostage's head, shouting, "Back off, I'll blow his goddamn face off." Meanwhile, the cashier is yelling in an unknown language. Unimask, shut your face and drop the weapon. The robber grows visibly nervous. Don't shoot it, please. I just need the money. I'll just take a little bit and go. No one was hurt. The cashier begins to cry. There's two ways out of this shop, and cuffs are in a body bag. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Good job, Stovall and Grant. I'm proud of yous. We've got an investigation here. An antique Chinese necklace was stolen from Bao Ling while she was on the way to the pawn shop. Moser, you're going in with Beasley. Ernest Fitzgerald, the countryside. Jack, this year the organisers of the Golden Beast Hunt suddenly changed the rules of the annual shooting contest. Now features teams instead of single competitors. You send me two of your finest marksmen? I'd really love to do well in this competition. No. How fucking stupid are you? No, it's a hot one today, and a lot of people are going for a swim. Last week 4 people drowned on the beaches of Freeburg, and the press is in an uproar. Please send me someone to keep an eye on things. Samedy, don't let me down on this one. We need to keep good with City Hall. Really strong. I am not happy with that. I have to wait 7 days to send requests to City Hall. Ugh. Hopefully we can get a raise. Hopefully Samedy doesn't screw it up. Bao Liang, the victim. Or Bao Lang, I think it is. Me and my husband got in a difficult financial situation. I was going to pawn an antique necklace, which has been in my family for many centuries. As I was carrying the necklace to the pawn shop, someone ripped the bag from my shoulder and disappeared. Didn't have time to do anything, not even cry out. The offender was on a motorcycle. He drove down the road, grabbed the bag, and then escaped. Tried to race after him, but I didn't even have the time to see if it was a man or a woman. I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket, like those other bikers who hang around on street corners. Yeah, it was definitely not a local biker. They're bald and have beards. But this guy looked Asian, probably Japanese, Chinese. I didn't see a weapon in his hand. I just saw him grab her bag and ride off. No, I completely refuse to send a marksman. Or 2 marksmen for that matter. You got 3 new frames. The suspect is Quan Yin Lin, Chinese immigrant, recently expelled from the university. After being expelled from the university, Quan Yin Lin moved here, the Chinatown dormitory. Strong. Don't fuck this one up. Going in with Grant. A guard went out for a smoke and saw a teenager writing obscenities on the wall. I chased the brat up a tree. You can take it from here. Robbins, I'm sure you can get a cat from a tree. Destruction of property at the Gallery of Modern Art. At a gallery exhibition entitled Sex Operation, a gang of young people in ski masks forced their way in and began smashing the exhibit, shouting, "We don't need this shit in our city." Stovall, you're going in, and you're taking Birch with you. I know he's on the chopping block, but he's all that we've got. I do apologise for that. I reckon that Stovall can bring Birch out of the shitter here. Let's hope anyway. Offender was caught. Nice. Case closed. You're able to arrest all suspects. Good job, man. Offender caught. Officers unarmed. Good job, Stovall and Birch. Robbins? How could the offender escape? He was up a fucking tree. You disappoint me, Robbins. Looks like tomorrow's gonna be a long day. More like the first of a lot of long days. There's just too much going on. Robbins, you are not in my good books right now after the shit you just pulled. But unfortunately that's all we've got time for in this episode, so as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steejo, you've been awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.